da do da. Da la da 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 dee doo dee da 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 da. Hello everyone. Here, have my pick. Today I am a traveller that has travelled the globe. I have seen vast mountains. I have seen lands of fire, lands of water, snow, you name it, I saw it. But today I've seen something even better. And that's this week's WeTV episode. So, what are we to expect? Awesome worship, awesome story, jobs, you name it. But something even cooler is the challenge up next. So get yourselves ready, because it's going to be pretty epic. Here we go.
Challenge! Hello WeTV, it's me, Molly, and I am back with another challenge this week. I'm also back with my wonderful friend Monty. Monty, come here. Thank you. Monty, you going to say hello? No? Okay, Monty, you just go over there so you're not... There we go. Okay, this week's challenge, you'll need to get some coins. So if you've got coins yourself, great. If not, ask your parents very, very nicely. Make sure you say please and promise to give them back afterwards for some coins. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our elbows like this. You're going to put the coin on your elbow and then you're going to flick your arm really fast and try and catch it. I did it! I did it! And I dropped it. I did it. I'm going to try again. So you put the coin on your elbow and then you flick. Ah! I missed and it hit my leg. That was sore. But once you can try it with big coins, you can also try it with smaller coins or even the smallest coin. Look how tiny it is. I don't think I'll manage this. Oh, let's see. Okay, that is the challenge for you guys. Get some coins and see if you can balance it on your elbow and flip it round and catch it in your hand. Okay, that is me. You guys have an awesome day. Bye! Monte, you gonna say bye? Bye, guys.
Share time!
Hello WeTV, my name is Chloe. So now we have share time. So share time is when we share about all the good things that God is doing in our lives and also the things we've been praying about. So now I want you to pause the video and share it with the people around you, whether that's your mum, your dad, your granny, your grandpas, anyone. Pause the video and tell them what you've been praying about. Pause. Amazing. So now I'm going to share with you what I've been praying about. So a while back I was praying about more ways I could get involved with the Rehope Southside, which is the church that I go to. So I was like, God, please provide me opportunities just to get more involved in any way. So God blessed me with the opportunity to be an intern, doing kids internship stuff and also social media and being an alpha leader. So God has really, really blessed me and I'm so thankful to him for giving me those opportunities. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day and we're going to move on to the next person. Bye!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Who is this weird alien?
Ethan, it's me, your sister. I'm back.
But you're tanned. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Worship!
Alright, boys and girls, our song for today is Jump Up and Down.
Yes!
So if you're not already, please stand up and sing along with us.
And get your jumping shoes on. Get your singing cap.
I'm gonna jump up and down, I'm gonna spin round and round, I'm gonna praise his name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, step in the crowd, I'm gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, I'm gonna spin round and round, I'm gonna praise his name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, step in the crowd, I'm gonna send my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. such a lot when you got not a lot. What? Be happy. Woo! I'm gonna jump up and down, I'm gonna spin round and round, I'm gonna praise his name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, deaf in the crowd, I'm gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, I'm gonna spin right around, I'm gonna praise his name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, deaf in the crowd, I'm gonna send my praise to heaven. I will run this race and I will never stop. I will follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. 'Cause when you got such a lot, when you got not a lot, what? Be happy. I'm gonna jump up and down, I'm gonna spin right around, I'm gonna praise his name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, deaf in the crowd, I'm gonna send my praise to heaven. Woo-hoo! Yes!
Good work, everybody. Awesome job.
Woohoo!
Story.
Girls, it's Ethan here, and I'm back with the story for this week. We're going to talk some more about patience, because that's what we're talking about in March. And our story begins with the Israelites. Now, the Israelites, we remember they were saved when they walked through the Red Sea because God made the path for them through the Red Sea. And they walked through a wilderness for 3 months. And they lived off of what God provided when God eventually brought them to the base of a mountain called Mount Sinai, or Mount Horeb. And there, the Israelites camped while Moses went up the mountain to go talk with God. The Bible says that on Mount Sinai, the glory of God rested on Mount Sinai like fire and clouds. And Moses was up there on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights, okay? And all the Israelites were at the bottom of this mountain, okay? They're at the bottom of this mountain, you know, they see all this craziness happening at the top of the mountain. And so they say this to Aaron, who was Moses' brother, who was left in charge. And this is what the people, the Israelites, said to Aaron while Moses was up on the mountain. They said, Aaron, make us gods that will go before us. Since Moses, the guy who brought us out of Egypt, we don't know what's become of him. And so Aaron says that they should take off their jewelry made of gold and melt it and make a statue of that together. And so they did that, and they made a giant golden calf. And then in verse 4 of Exodus 32, we read that the Israelites start to say, "These are the gods, O Israel, who brought you out of Egypt." So they make this golden calf out of their golden jewelry, like their earrings maybe. And then they start worshiping it and say, that was the God that brought us out of Egypt. Which is the dumbest thing ever, but that's what they did. And meanwhile, Moses is actually spending time with God up at the top of the mountain. The Israelites were singing and dancing and shouting and making sacrifices for this golden calf that they had created and that they were trying to convince themselves was the thing that brought them out of Egypt. And it was God who split the Red Sea, right? And it was God who did all that for them. But they were crazy. And so when Moses went down the mountain with a bunch of stone tablets, which were laws that God had written for these Israelites to follow, he was so mad at the Israelites that he was so mad and so enraged that he broke those stone tablets. He burned the golden calf, and then he ground it into ashes, and he put it in water, and he made all the Israelites drink it. Because he was so frustrated with what they had done and with what they didn't realize, which was that God had saved them the whole time, and they were already trying to replace God, and they were already going a completely different way than the way that God had wanted them to be. And so Moses was frustrated. The Israelites had gone their own way. But God's way is so much better. And God is so faithful to us. He is so loving for us. He's so loving for the Israelites. He's always been like this. He's always been so loving, so compassionate. He does miracles for us. He listens to us when we pray to him. You know, following God is something that the Israelites should have been doing, but instead they turned and they tried listening to themselves, and they ended up just being crazy, right? And how did this happen? Well, the Israelites were very impatient. That was a big part of it, because Moses was up on this mountain for 40 days and 40 nights, and the Israelites couldn't handle waiting up there or waiting at the bottom of the mountain for so long. So our takeaway for this story is that when we wait, we have to remember what is true. We have to remember what is true. The Israelites had to wait, and they didn't remember what was true. And we need to not be like them in this story. And we need to remember that God is, basically that God's amazing. And we need to remember all the true things about him and about what he thinks about us. And yeah, when we wait, we need to remember what is true and not get frustrated or turn away from the plans which God has made for us. And that is our story for today. Thinking about right now, here in Scotland, we're having to wait for a long time to get life back to normal. But we need to remember what is true, and it's that God's plan hasn't changed because of coronavirus and being locked down, and that God still has a plan for each one of us. And that's what is true. And what's true is that we can do things right now for God. So in times like waiting, like just now, we need to remember that. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening to the story, and I'll pass it on to the next person. So, see ya!
Jumps!
Good morning and welcome to Sunday Kitchen with me, your host Rachel. This morning we are going to be cooking up an absolute feast with this macaroni cheese, followed off by some chocolate chip cookies. Oh, Sunday Kitchen's tomorrow? This is Wee TV. Oh, I'm so sorry guys. It's so nice to see you. Good thing that I have some of my baking stuff here, because we have been learning this month all about patience, and you've just heard a story from Ethan on the golden calf and how that links to being patient. So my first job for you this week is, I would like you to think of something. It might be baking, it might be cooking, something like macaroni and cheese, and I want you to ask God to help you be patient with it, okay? It might be that you are saving up some money to get your favourite toy, and it can be really tempting just to go and spend all your money maybe on sweets or something else and not wait. So I want to see if you can pray this week and ask God to help you be patient with something, okay? My second job for you is I am going to do a quick quiz because we're in TV style mode, so we may as well stay in it. The first question in the quiz is, while Moses was receiving the 10 Commandments, what did the Israelites do? Do you think you've got it? Good, okay. Second question is, what metal was the calf made from? Have a little think, maybe discuss with the people that you're with. Okay, next question. How did the Israelites worship the calf? Have a little think. Okay. How did Moses destroy the calf? To do. And what did the people do after the calf was destroyed? What was their response is your last question. Have a little think. If you think you got all of those questions right, you can give yourself a big round of applause, and you can let us know, because we love to hear that you're listening to the story and that you're taking points away. So whatever you do this week, whatever challenges you take part in, whatever jobs you do, I hope that you're all well and you keep praying to God, asking him to be patient. See you later.
Wow, what a fantastic week. I don't know what that voice is, but we're rolling with it. So that was an amazing week. I thought that was fantastic. Thumbs up for a great week. Thumbs to the side if you thought it was alright. Thumbs down low if you think we'll do better next week. So let's have a wee prayer and then I'm going to show you some photos of me in my travels. So, dear Christ, thank you so much for this week with being around those we love and and enjoying ourselves. Help next week, help us be patient, help us be kind and loving to everyone around us and ourselves as well. Amen. Alright, here we go. I'm going to play some music. So, this is me in France. This is me in a desert. This is me in New York. This is me in South Africa. And this is me in Japan. And it's a fantastic journey. See you next week.